Hello and welcome everyone to the Twilight Grove, episode 7,
Oh
Maps
wow.
and Hammers. Um, I am your humble DM, Sophia Alsala. Um, I have anxiety, depression, and probably ADHD. Um, and we are playing in my homebrew setting of the Demiplane of Light. Said?
I am Zed, he, him. I'm not sure if I mentioned yet, but intersex, technically.
Nice.
Born AFAB, ADHD, probable autism, bouts of chronic pain. Just been super stiff lately and hard to sleep. But yeah, that's basically it for me.
Nice. Austin?
Hello, I'm Austin. My pronouns are he, him. I have a social anxiety disorder with episodes of depression, and I, on this game, play Venti, who is your Tempest cleric. And Venti's pronouns are she, her. That's all I got.
Nova?
There's the button. Hi, I'm Nova. I'm playing Alia, the Centaur Ranger, and I mostly have ADHD, depression. I have a panic and anxiety disorder, insomnia, and all that good stuff. And most of those things Alia has too, especially the ADHD and the insomnia. So yeah.
And Nat.
Nat. I play Nat. You know, both they, them, both with anxiety and depression. So, good stuff.
Yay. A Fox Tabaxi Paladin Bard.
Yes, that's the thing.
And unfortunately, Mustang or Sarah couldn't join us today because they're still feeling very not well with their voice still kind of not there, and just feeling just they have a lot of flare-ups, and they're probably going to get a they feel like they're getting a cold, so still like not very like whatever you call it, not healthy, but how do you talk? I think everyone knows or understands what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, they're still a little under the weather.
Thank you.
I'm just cold.
And we miss them, and we miss Deswin, the drunk, gloomy ranger.
Our
the other drunk, gloomy.
Our resident sad boy.
Yeah. And last episode, we had the party go into a temple of Elistray, a drow goddess of the moon, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Goddess of light.
Yeah.
And in there, they took shelter from the horrible beast that is hunting them. And they saw and touched a certain mirror that made them see some strange things. Some good things, some bad, some quite normal. And the party guessed that it was probably some trick played on them by Puck. Or I said Puck, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, Puck. Thank you. So it was Puck or Oberon. No, Puck. And sorry about that. Yeah, it's on. And then they continued on the next day to one of the light trees, one of the minor light trees, not the great one where all the light in the demiplane originates, but one of the small ones. When they got there, they found it not lit, but darkened, and found the beast that had been hunting them over the past couple days, like a week. Basically sucking on it like a tick, sucking out the light from it and absorbing it into itself. And when they attacked it and gave it a good thrashing, actually, like seriously,
I did
you
10
did
damage.
you did like 135 damage in one round.
We were trying.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
still worried because it got away.
Yeah.
We were very determined.
And it was too very determined because it managed to get away, even though it was like
Determined to
restrained
run
and-
away. Could
By totally
stay still and take your
legitimately
smites.
Um, it got away because it managed to quicken because of the energy that it had sucked from the light tree. It got an extra action between every other character in initiative.
awfully convenient.
Yeah, like that's like fun for me. And that's basically where we left off last time. The beast ran away with its tail between its legs, badly wounded.
Power.
Yeah, it looks like it's midnight, but it's like midday.
So it's gone. We're at the tree it was sucking on.
Yeah.
I want to go check out the tree. If it's like gone, I mean, I want to go see what's up with the tree.
Yeah.
Does anybody need healing? Or are we all looking
I
good?
don't. I'm pretty sure I'm good.
Yeah,
I don't know about
didn't.
everyone else.
I'm pretty sure that no one got attacked.
I'm missing 3 hit points. I'm not sure what that's from, but
Yeah, same.
I'm missing
fine.
2.
I
Yeah,
think-
same. It must have done some kind of AoE.
Oh
thing.
yeah. It did the light blast,
Hmm.
like activating its speed boost,
Yeah.
kind of.
Alia, since Alia doesn't really have anything she can do about the whole like tree business, she's gonna just like scan the perimeter, just like go around it and just like make sure that the creature is actually gone.
Yeah. Did you cast Hunter's Mark on it?
Let's say yes.
Yeah.
Let's say I did.
Or at least let's say Deswin did, because he
I
didn't
think
do
someone
anything.
did last
Yeah.
session.
It would make sense at least one of you did.
Yeah.
Both Rala and Deswin are pissed because we hardly got a lick in.
Yeah, Deswin is very mad about that. But yeah, okay. So, Ayla and Deswin kind of make sure that the perimeter is clear, while Binti and does anyone else want to go and look at the tree?
Yeah, Rala's concerned about the tree. It's like, is it gonna be okay?
That's just so you know, you're muted.
Oh, I'm muted.
No, Nats.
Nat.
Oh,
that's
There we
weird.
go.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go to the tree too.
Okay. So you go up to this very large tree. It's like the trunk is like 5 feet
Oof.
across, and the roots are just sprawling like down into the ground and into the pool of the liquid that it's that used to pour out of its leaves. But in one of these roots, there's a huge gash that's just dripping sap and something else, something other green and more slimy that you guess is from the beast's bite.
Mhm.
And it looks like the slimy stuff is going into the tree, like a wound festering.
I just
Uh,
got the worst idea.
I don't know if my idea is bad. I want to so follow me here. I want to use Word of Radiance, which is usually supposed to target it targets like every creature or something. But I want to see if I can use Oyo's like radiant energy to like blast the gunk out. Um it's a cantrip. It usually has a con save. It's for creatures, so that's your call if I can attempt this.
With Sacred
like
Flame?
no, it's Word of Radiance.
Word of Radiance, yeah. Do that.
So I would like walk up to the where this goop is and I would just like I'd say like breathe and then try and cast Word of Radiance on the goop to like blast it out of the way. I don't know if that would work.
It does actually. There is like the radiant energy resonates with the radiance within the tree and pushes out the poison.
Okay.
But the wound in the tree's bark and the roots doesn't seem to be healed. Just the festering has been stopped.
Well, guys, I don't know shit about trees. I'm gonna be real.
Is it a root or just into the side of the trunk?
It's you mean the bite mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like between two of the bigger roots. Like one of the smaller roots is coming out, and it's like it bit that one off and sucked out the sap in there.
Is anybody good at nature?
Yeah, I
Not
think
good.
I have some nature. Let me check.
Cue Alia
Not the-
coming back from skimming the perimeter.
I have a +3 to nature.
I think at this point she and Deswin would be done, and she just trots along. She's like, nature, I'm good with that.
What does
Yeah,
Alia
that's
have in
fine.
nature?
Yeah.
So I'm
yeah.
actually not super great with nature, but I have proficiency in it. So
Could you
I have
I
+3.
want to give you bardic inspiration
yeah.
because I haven't done it yet.
Can I
Hey.
give her advantage if I roll for rolling for nature? If I help.
No, but you can help her so she gets advantage. You don't have to roll.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But Nova first, or Alia, sorry. First, I'd like you to do a survival check
Survival. Okay.
for securing the perimeter.
Okay. Whoops. I'm sorry about that. That was my PC. I'm sorry. Just got a alarm that Twilight Grove is supposed to start in half an hour. Okay.
I don't think it's came through on.
No,
I didn't hear it.
it's just on stream.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So my survival is a dirty 20.
Yeah. You follow like the tracks of the creature. It's not super hard to follow because like it rips up the ground with its claws when it runs away, and some of the radiant liquid just has dripped from the mouth along with some of the goop, like its saliva as well. but it's mostly like the ripping up the ground that is easy to follow, and you can see and you can feel it with Hunter's Mark that it's still running away in a straight line.
Okay. I'm pretty sure. Wait, this Hunter's Mark. Okay, that's not. Can I based on its speed and how like, can I like gauge how far away it already is? Because Hunter's Mark has a range of, let's see.
I think it's unlimited. I think we established that on episode 5.
Oh yeah. The range is just for casting. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's for casting.
Yeah. How far do I think is this thing already?
It is about half a mile away.
Okay, that's decently far
How
away.
much is that in feet?
Half a mile.
That's me.
Okay.
I got it.
Half a mile.
Um,
Okay, wait, no. Come on. Google.
Because I know meters and kilometers.
2,640 feet.
Okay.
Is
So-
half a mile.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's
Uh,
like 8 kilometers.
Ah.
So it's far.
8 kilometers? No, that can't be right. A mile is 1.608 kilometers.
Google, come on.
I know my kilometers. I don't know my feet though.
No, zero.
Welcome
Okay.
to math.
It did a weird thing with commas and
Welcome to Mark.
and dots. It's like 0.8 kilometers. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, 0.8 kilometers. But yeah, so it's 800 meters away because meters is the superior measurement, according to me, not everyone. Anyway, so yeah, it's very far away already.
Okay.
Because like you made sure like everyone else was okay, and like then you checked. But still, it's very fast, especially now that it like absorbed the light from the tree.
Yeah. In that case, she would return to the tree and see them checking it out and be like, "Oh, nature! I can live with that," and then take a look at the tree.
Yeah, you have advantage from Raula and bardic inspiration from Nat.
Nice. How much is the bardic inspiration?
1d6.
Nice. Do I have to declare before I roll whether I use that or not?
No, bardic inspiration is after the die.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Well, I'm
This
gonna
can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one is a 12 and the second one is a 14. So I'm gonna use the d6. And that's a 4, so it's an 18 plus 1. Because I'm low on intelligence, it's a 19.
So 19?
Yes. So do I think that healing the festering is enough and that'll recover from the bite itself, or is there still something lingering in there that's bad for the tree?
You think that the tree will be all right, but the light is gone. And it's not coming back until it is returned.
Okay, so the creature actually stole the light and we'll have to get it back from it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just to paint everyone a picture, it's like on the horizons, it looks like it's like sunset or sunrise. But in the sky is black. The usually bioluminescent foliage and trees are almost like normal trees. Like there's not much light coming from them, and that most of the lights that is coming from anywhere is from the river, from the original light tree. That's the only thing that gives you light. So it's kind of like comes up and just the light comes from underneath, basically,
Okay.
making everything very spooky.
So it won't replenish from the river over time. It's just going to be
Yeah.
dark until that creature, we get it back from the creature.
It seems so, yeah. So, if we didn't have a reason to hunt this thing down, now we do.
I mean, I was pretty bloodthirsty before, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, let's kill it.
Yeah, I'm a little cross myself with this thing. I don't appreciate this.
I've frankly never felt this much rage. I know I look pretty calm, but I'm fuming.
Inside, you're screaming. I getcha.
Inside, I scream like 99% of the day because I have to talk to people. But this is different.
Mood. Yeah.
You can. Sorry, was someone going to say something?
Oh, we should just get back to the people and see who else we can help.
Yeah.
So you go back to the settlements near the tree?
I would.
Yeah. Well, the hunters mark lasts an hour, so we'll have until that to like be able to pick up its tracks more easily. But until then, I think we should at least go back to the settlement and check how the survivors are doing.
Yeah. So you go back to the village/settlement, and like the tree is like outside its not very big walls, and on the walls it says that the village is called Ceylon, or however you pronounce that T. Is it Ceylon or is it Kalon? It's I can.
Write it in chat and we'll see. Okay. Oh. I think that's supposed to be Kalon because it's like Celtic or something.
Is it?
Is it? I don't know. I would say Kalon.
Let's say Kalon.
Why not?
Or is it like the T?
Yeah, it's the T.
Okay, hang on. Go on and I'll check.
Okay.
I've always pronounced T Ceylon, so I'm just bad at pronouncing things.
Yeah, that's a mood. Anyway, so you go back inside the walls, and you see that some people have gone out from their houses and began collecting the corpses on the streets, and there are many of them. There's a lot of blood, some dismembered body parts. It's not a pretty scene. And you see some of the clerics and priests and other people from the caravan helping the villagers. And
Raul is strong, so you'd help too.
Yeah, Alia would also help. Also, apparently it's pronounced Ceylon.
Ceylon, okay.
Because it's the former name of Sri Lanka.
Yeah. I thought it was Indian. It's Indian, right? Sri Lanka is Indian. I believe so.
I don't want to say
At
anything
least
about that
South
because I'm not
Asian.
sure.
I'm pretty sure it's at least South Asian. Anyway, Ceylon is grieving right now, not only for their dead family members and friends, but also for the loss of light. They've never been without this light, and they just can't believe that it's gone. Like they're still in a haze, shock. But the caravan people are kind of herding them back into their houses. And you see a dark-skinned dwarf, kind of, Sri Lanka, just south of India, I think. Yes, I was right. Yes, haha. It's its own country, like an island south of India. Yeah, okay, it's that island. Nice. Anyway,
Clear that up.
You see a dark-skinned dwarf, kind of sitting next to some of her pupils, I think, and showing them how to smith some weapons, and another light-skinned half-elf just eyeing her and the others, and he's eyeing you as well, like kind of like he has something he wants to say, but it's like he's fidgeting and like he can't make up his mind to go and talk to you.
One of the pupils, you said? Who is eyeing us?
A light-skinned half-elf who is from the caravan.
Okay.
You say they were a smith?
Not the half-elf. It was a dwarf.
Well,
There's a
Nat
dwarf.
wants to go check that stuff out because Nat loves weapons.
Alia will probably go to the caravan person and be like, "Here's we chased it away. You're safe for now."
Okay. Is there anything I can do?
Well, and she kind of looks around and just like maybe just be there for the townspeople and like I don't know, do your whole priest thing.
I'm not a priest. I'm just
No?
I'm just here to like show them where to go.
Oh, okay. In that case, maybe show the priests all the like to the people and like have them like I don't know help people.
You can see him just kind of dread the idea of speaking to others.
Then she looks at him and then she looks over at Binti and is like, I get it. Just like I don't know, just tell you know what I'm gonna do it. Don't worry about it. And then she'll trot over to the priests if they are like, are they like still at the caravan or are they actually like in the town and like doing stuff?
Most of them are still kind of scared and are with their wagons.
Okay.
It's like 7 of them who's with the villagers. It's not a very big village. But, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then in that case, she'll trot over to the wagons and just, like bang against it, just like, hey, danger's over, creature's gone, come out and like help, please.
Yeah. You hear you hear a elven voice kind of just, okay, be right there.
Awesome.
And like after a couple seconds, the door opens and a ramp goes down, and the elf wheels out on a wheelchair and goes to do whatever she can to help.
She's looking at her and she's like looking at back at the wagon and like, are the others like coming too?
She looks at the others in the wagon like, I don't think so.
No, hold on a minute. And Alia goes around and like looks into the wagon and she's like, out now.
Yeah, there's like an elder gentleman who's like when you say that, he like, okay, it just goes up and
yeah,
does that.
she's ready to like give them a whole lecture. Like, aren't you supposed to be priests? Those people are like mourning. They're in pain. Just go do something already.
Yeah, you shame them well, and they go out and kind of try and console them. Not only for their sake, but only for like both like erasing their guilt of not doing it sooner, but also like trying to convince themselves that it's okay now.
Priest cookie points, gotcha.
The one on the wheelchair is like more willing, like than the older gentleman, at least.
Well, that's not hard.
No, it's true. And Raul and Nat, you walked up to the blacksmith, right?
Raula, no.
Okay.
Raula is helping with the bodies and stuff, and actually avoids the dwarven woman. She does not want to go anywhere near her.
Okay. The priests and others ask you to start digging graves. They'll need 23 of them, they think.
Okay, she's gonna start with that because just
there are others who'll help you. You won't dig them yourself.
I mean, she's a knoll. She's done a lot of digging in her life.
Fair. And okay, so was it Nat and Binti who walked up to the?
Binti had not gone anywhere. She was kind of frozen in horror because she thought she could come back and help. She's definitely never seen something this like messed up, and she's probably just sitting on the ground, not really helping anyone do anything.
I think it was just Nat who went over to the smith.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nat went to the smith. Nat was like, weapons, I'm on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a quick point that Raul is not unnerved by the bodies in the slightest.
Okay. So Nat, when you walk up to the dwarf and her pupils, they are currently making daggers and short swords. But when you go up, the dwarf just kind of looks you up, looks at your armor, just kind of wait, oh yeah, it's you, and then like sees your hammer, is like, yes, I like that weapon. That's a good ass weapon.
Thank you.
I don't believe we met.
Probably not. I'm Nat Rosewood. Offer hand.
She offers her hand and she says, "I'm Master Colette Aban,
Pleasure to
Forge Cleric of Moradin. Pleasure to meet you."
Well, I'm sure you know about this, beast that's trying to, I guess, take the light from the trees. So basically, I'm just seeing if there's anything that you have that can better equip me or my party members to face this beast.
Well, we don't really have any better weapons that you have. Like she looks at pointedly at your hammer.
Yeah. I don't really know.
But
Perhaps
I think
armor.
I can give you a blessing for either one of your weapons or one of your armors.
Oh, that would be good. Yeah. What? Can you give me more detail on that?
Yeah, it would be either harder to hit you or easier for you to hit others.
Oh, I'm already pretty hard to hit, so I think being able to hit other things better would work well for me.
Mm. And just so you know, it's only for one in your party, so
Okay.
you don't have to tell the others. But like,
just gonna
I
like
did.
think back and like let's see, got like a caster. Caster too.
Nat needs to take it.
And she looks at your weapon like, I want to work on that weapon. Damn.
Like the centaur
Give it
uses
to me.
bows, right? Maybe. No. Okay. Sure. Yeah, you can do it on my hammer.
She like tries to hide her
It wouldn't
obvious
help me
pleasure.
because I already have a +1.
Yeah. Same. I'm also very excited about this.
Yeah.
So I'll hand over Pancake.
Oh no, it's Pancake. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, everyone. That's very good.
It has earned
'Cause
its
it
name
makes
many
pancakes.
times.
Yes, it's named Pancake.
Mhm.
She happily takes it, and you can see like when she takes it, like you can see like she winces a bit in pain, and like grunts a little, straightens her back again, and puts it down on the forge, and lets one of her pupils like handle it for the moment, and then she grabs her hammer, takes some what's it called, the amulet on her neck, and just places it on the hammer, and kind of like dun dun dun. If anyone
As
has
watching
played
it
Dark
very
Souls,
closely,
this
they
is
love this.
it's just like the when Andre just slams on the anvil in Dark Souls 1 and 3.
Oi!
Oi! Yeah. Preeti, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered. But yeah, and after 3 dings, the amulet
Pancake. Oh.
lights up.
The amulet is now a
and,
pancake.
Yes. The amulet is made into a bigger disc called a pancake. But okay, it's obviously a holy symbol of Moradin. And when it starts to glow, you can see that pancake as well gets a little more lustrous. And she remarks, it seems like your weapon really likes the light from here.
Well, I like it
Reacting well.
Very good.
Which is strange because like the light is gone.
Maybe it really wants to bring it back too.
That might be it.
The light is just syrup on the pancake.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. What was everyone else doing? Remind me.
Digging graves,
digging graves,
living bodies.
living bodies.
Alia was shaming the priests, but
Right.
now that they're actually doing stuff, she basically since she's not really good with people and words and stuff, she just kind of like has her bow drawn and like marks the guard basically. Like she trots around the town square and basically tries to make people feel safe and protected.
Trauma.
Yeah, she's the theater kid.
Oh no,
Theater
I was
kid?
like Benty's up to being traumatized,
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Yeah.
but also drama.
Trauma. The same word, right?
They're pretty close.
Yeah. So the half elf kind of shuffles over to you, Binti, and like is kind of awkward. Like doesn't really start the conversation, but is obviously trying.
Oh no, but Benty won't start it either. All right, everybody, it's a good
We're just
stream
gonna sit
tonight. We're both gonna sit here.
So like he just like sits next to you, or like not like right next to you, but like in the like sphere of like
2
I'm
feet
trying
away.
to have contact. Like it's easy to have contacts, but like
Yeah.
it's not necessarily that's what you want, but like it's easy, like it's conversation close.
Yeah. Okay.
And he like he fidgets a bit, and then he like takes off his very large backpack on his back, filled with like maps and cartographer's tools and some jewels and like all his belongings basically.
Mhm.
And then he just kind of pulls some of the maps out, places them on the ground, and like mumbles a bit to himself, like we're here, and Chorus Mountain, blah, blah, some yada, blah, blah.
Have you been to all these places you have maps of?
He kind of freezes like and looks up to you, but like a deer in headlights. No, not yet, at least. But like I have studied these maps a lot.
It- So you've seen a lot of stuff.
No,
You haven't.
no.
Okay, but you study maps.
Yeah.
Where would something like that thing, and she would like gesture to the carnage, where would it go?
I'm not really sure, but like if you just point me in the direction it went, I can like give some estimates.
I point in the direction it went if I know that direction. I don't know if I do.
It went off to the northeast.
I point northeast perfectly without a compass.
So, which direction is that?
Northeast.
Oh, okay, thank you. He asked that because he can't.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
doesn't know the compass.
I'm just gonna say you're more awkward than me, and it's kind of refreshing.
Well, it's nice to know that someone else knows what it's like.
So, northeast. What do we got?
Let's see. He just kind of licks his finger, which is like something you shouldn't do right now.
Absolutely
wash your
no one
hands,
lick your
everyone.
finger at home. Go
Yeah.
wash your hands instead of licking
Wash
your
your
finger
hands.
right now.
Yeah. And stretch and drink water. Take your meds.
No.
All at the same time.
Yeah, wash your
Yes.
fucking hands.
So he licks his finger and just kind of traces it on his map. So okay, not not this one. Just kind of throws that one aside. Not that one. Throws it the other way. Okay. Here. This is an old natural cave system with a temple in it. Like it seems big enough for the beasts to lair in, and it's like far enough away to not be like too close to its prey, but still close enough for it to like hunt us, you know. I'm Felix, by the way.
What? Oh,
Hi.
Venti. Right. Names. Yep. Okay. We're shaking hands.
Ambertide. Yeah, sorry, we don't have to.
No, it's okay.
It's like
That's
what people do.
Yeah, right. No, I was gonna say that's what people do, right? We're supposed to
Yeah.
shake hands.
But do we have to? Just
I don't
because
think so.
people do?
I'd
Yeah.
rather not.
Hi.
Hello. How far is the cave, Felix?
5 miles.
Okay. So far. Okay.
Half a day.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna go see if I can help with anything. And she would like
Okay.
put her shield on her back and go to leave and then turn back. And just so you know, if you don't like talking to people, you don't have to. On a given day, I say maybe 50 words, and half of those are for spells.
I know, but like, I want to go out and see places, and the best way to do that is to talk with people.
I mean, again, mostly 50 words, and here I am too.
I mean, I guess so.
Talk to Rowla. She travels without saying anything.
Venti relays that. There was one day me and Raula didn't say a single word. Alia just kept kind of talking, and she seemed fine.
He kind of like ponders that for a bit and like, yeah, I like that. That seems nice. I hope I can find someone like that.
Don't take Ned or Alia as a role model. They talk all the time.
Yeah, take Desrin as a role model. Just drink.
You need to talk about something.
Don't ride in Rowla's cart. She'll probably offer booze to him.
When Nat shouts at, did you say something about
You want me to sing? It takes out the loot.
He kind of like sees Felix like, gathers his maps and like puts it into his backpack again and throws it on and like goes hiding behind the wall and like,
what's his name? I'll write a song.
It's like
Felix.
When he thinks that Nat watches him, he's like hides behind the wall again and like peeks out again. Like he obviously likes the music, but it's like that person is very outgoing.
He likes maps.
Alia actually goes over to Ned and she's like, maybe something like instrumental for now, something for the ambiance.
What if we just have a jam?
That's just half the performance right there.
I know, but like with everything's going on, just like me, like little low energy. If you get what I mean.
People, they need
do not go above a minor chord.
Uplifting in these trying times.
Yes, uplifting.
You
yes.
You play sad music during sad times. Sure, it fits better, but it's just gonna make everybody feel sad.
Doesn't have to be.
If you stop playing, I would use your loot as a shovel.
Well, there you go.
The dwarf is like, that's not a very good shovel, though. Yeah, it would break in like the second.
Even better.
I mean,
Matt just puts it away.
If you don't like music, that's fair.
Um, who do we like talk to about where we're going? Did we ever establish? Is there like someone in charge, or are we kind of? Are we in charge? We're not in charge.
No.
I mean, technically, we are just the hirelings, but we protect the people, so if we don't move, they probably won't either.
Mm.
But
So
real quick.
Take that as you will.
So is my hammer just +1 now?
Yeah.
Okay. And so how much do I owe you for this?
You don't owe me anything. Just may the blessings of Moradin go with you.
That is very kind. Well, maybe I can buy something else from you. Do you have just other armor?
What armor do you have right now?
Well, it's not going to be for me. It's going to be for one of my friends. Just kind of look around for, I think, probably Rala, because I think
Rala has armor.
Well, yeah, but not very good armor, and Nat likes everybody having good armor. Thank you. Plus, it should be cheap enough since it's light armor that they can afford it. But yeah, like the studded. You got studded leather armor.
We have some, yes.
Rala,
would you want new armor?
It's like I believe my mother's hide works good enough.
All right. Well, I definitely can't afford an upgrade for anybody else. I can tell you that. So if that's the case,
damn it, where is it? Here it is. Colette the dwarf says that if you would allow her, if you'd allow me, I could take a look at your mother's hide and see if I can work on it a bit to strengthen it. It would take a couple of days, but it should be. I should be able to do that.
I mean, first of all, Raula's been trying to avoid this lady for some time doing her work. When she begins interacting with Raula, she's been fine this whole time with the bodies and everything. She talks to this dwarven lady, and she kind of seems like she's seen a ghost.
Oh.
And just I believe I'm okay. Thank you.
All right. Well, if there's anything you need from me, just ask. And she kind of sees that you're uncomfortable and like steps back and goes back to work. And you said something?
Nat's just gonna real quick count their javelins, make sure they didn't forget to pick up some and need to sharpen more. They're just like, 1, 2, 5. Nope, I'm good. All right.
Let's say that Alia or Deswin saw one of your javelins and like idiots.
Usually good
just picked it up and like.
I'm usually good about marking them off, and it says I still have 5.
I know, but let's just say.
Oh, okay.
If you're okay with that.
Yeah, definitely. That sounds right.
Maybe they just dropped it somewhere. And
just fell out. I don't know. I can't keep track of 6 weapons.
I know I couldn't. But okay.
I only have 3 and I forget one of them regularly.
I mean, 5 of them are just javelins.
I just want to say before we move on from this town, after Raula's helped finish with digging the graves and such, she would take out an instrument of her own, and it looks violin-esque, but the chamber of it, the neck is far too short, and the chamber of it looks like reminiscent of an infant's coffin. And it has strings along it, and in the inside there's a wheel, and at the end there's a crank. And when she begins to play it sounds like a mournful tone. It's sounds halfway between what a violin or a bagpipe, or somewhere in the middle of a bagpipe,
Is
violin, and organ.
is it a
It's
hurdy-gurdy?
hurdy-gurdy. It is
I love
Nice.
hurdy-gurdy.
Oh, I love it.
Hurdy-gurdies are the best.
It was just a description for those who weren't familiar with what it was like or what it sounded like. But hers actually is made from old infant coffin. And she starts playing not singing along, but a mournful tone for all the people, um as a respect to the dead.
Hmm.
And I can roll a performance check if you want.
Um, if you want to, sure, go ahead.
Oh, hey, that's a 18 straight, so I think
Got
I
'em.
have a +4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 22 total.
Um, because it fits the mood, the sorrow, just the mood of everyone there. You easily just get into it, and your fingers finds where they should be, and it's one of your better performances, especially when you haven't played it in some time.
Not for at least 6 months.
Yeah. And everyone else, you can feel some of the tension being released. And you see a lot of the villagers just kind of, it finally sinks in for them. And most of them haven't been crying before, but now it's just the tears won't stop.
Aw.
And you can hear wailing. Somewhere in one of the houses, but most that are outside who hears the melody just gently weeps.
Alia doesn't cry, but she has a very somber look in his face, and it's like kind of like sways with the music back and forth while she's like on her guard duty.
Yeah.
Venti would just like she's the like incense and like sensors are like this little vestibule thing you put incense in some cultures for funeral rites. So you just kind of wave the incense around. So she would go about doing that for the grave sites to help their spirits move on in a positive way.
Yeah.
Because it was a pretty gruesome way to go.
Yeah. Some of the other clerics join you. And one of them appears to be a grave cleric. And
That's useful.
Yeah.
Not a furbolg though.
Hmm?
Not a furbolg though. That was the bad as a reference.
Yeah. No. But they do have a amber staff. No, not amber. Amethyst on their staff. No, it's not that thing that you found in the second episode.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. So, yeah. And this grave cleric also kind of uses some of their training to magically dig up graves to speed up the process. And About 45 minutes has passed now since the battle, and the villagers and priests and clerics have all kind of calmed down. The graves are finished, and the incense has burned out, and the hammers from the forge has stopped. Everyone seems kind of sleepy because the light is gone, so it feels like night for everyone except for Alia. Because I believe Alia is non-24, right?
I didn't specify that, but she is insomniac, yeah. So
Yeah,
she's
insomniac.
she's just kind of up and about and spry as ever.
Mm.
The whole like no natural day and night cycle thing that this plane has going on is really messing with her sleep schedule, everything. So she's she's not tired at all the time, or super tired all the time. There's no in between.
Yeah. Roll a d20. If it's below 10, you're tired. If it's above 10, you're very awake.
18.
Okay. So you're the only one who seems to be full alert. Everyone else just kind of seems to be drifting. And many of the younger people here, Nat included,
They're not that young.
how young?
I think I made him 21.
Yeah, younger. Most of the
Older than
clerics are
me.
like at least 38. They're saying,
I'm
I'm not
the cleric."
40. I'm not 40.
Like, sure. Insight check, please.
Yeah, they are 39 and 13 months. Anyway, so many are like preparing to go to sleep, even though it's like 3 o'clock, no, 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. PM, that's the word.
I mean, in the afternoon works too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ala, you know that you'll have 15 more minutes of concentration left for Hunter's Mark. What you want to do?
Good question.
You refresh it, or do you have to have the target in your
That
sight to
that
do
I
that?
can't. Yeah, I have to see it. The target has to be in range if I want to recast it. And Hunter's Mark doesn't let me just know where it is. It only gives me advantage on perception and survival checks to find it.
Yeah.
So I can't really do much with it from here right now. And I think, did I overhear Binti and the Felix talking about the cave and stuff?
I think during these 45 minutes, Binti might have told you.
Yeah, I was like, whenever anyone when there was time, I was like, I want to relay about the cave. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then she wouldn't be too too worried about Hunter's Mark running out, because they know where they want to go soon.
Well, it's like Felix wasn't like super specific on where it is. He just kind of had a map of the place, and the general whereabouts of where it is. Like the reason he's on this journey is to make a better map.
Ah, okay. In that case, I think since everyone's basically safe, she would probably just trot off and scout in the direction of where the creature went and
Okay.
see if the tracks of the creature correlate with the direction and the stuff from the map that
Okay.
they saw and that she heard about. So she'd basically
Roll,
like I don't know, tell Rowler or something. So I'll be right back. Just checking something, and then she would just, like trot off.
this one would probably follow.
Yeah. I was gonna say Rowla's gonna follow her because it's like last time you went off on your own, you almost died.
What? I don't even know what you're talking about. I have
She
Death
wasn't
with
on
me.
her
It's
own.
fine.
You really say was with
She
her.
was, yeah. You really see was with her, but last time you went off without the rest of the party, bad things happened. I am sticking along.
Fine. She begrudgingly was like, okay, fine. And then she goes back to the tree and follows the tracks and just like scouts that direction out.
So could you do me a solid and do a survival check to track it?
With advantage because I still have Hunter's Mark
Probably.
on.
Yeah.
So, okay. For the first one was a 3, and the second one is an 18, so that's a 23.
Yeah. You think with how the cave looked, it should have been in the cliffside of the Great Plateau. And with the direction of where the tracks led and where Felix like pointed on the map, you're pretty confident that you can find it, even if the tracks are obscured by rain or something else.
Nice.
Yeah.
In that case, she would probably.
How far do you go, by the way?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, sorry.
Since everybody in the town is kind of like busy or napping or whatever, she would probably go like a solid 45 minutes into that direction to see. And then at that point, she'd be like, if she has a good enough idea of where to go after that, then she would probably head back, like memorize that, head back, and then see how the rest of the party is doing, and if they're fine, then probably take them with her. So she would go like a solid like 45 minutes into that direction at least.
Raula, because you're sleepy, could you just make a wisdom saving throw to see if you stay awake?
Oh hey, nat 20.
Nice.
You stay awake. And this one also nat 20.
Nice.
Oh.
Not today, Sandman. Yes.
Ew.
We're
Here's
all-
my nat 20. It's painted black. It's not showing because it's glare. Here, there we go.
Yeah.
Aw,
nat 20.
yeah.
Nice. So you are still sleepy, but you can like push it away.
It's like protecting Alia is more important right now.
And vengeance is burning within Desmond's eyes. You can see that he has a heart of fire.
Alia scoffs at
Round
the
with two,
idea of
probably.
needing to be protected.
You can hear Castlevania music starting playing.
Da-da-da-da.
Played Castlevania.
Huh?
I've never played Castlevania.
It's a very good series. Do it. Also, it's very frustrating because it's hard.
I mean, I watched
And-
like one episode of the Netflix, and it's just like, I'm not watching.
But it's so good. It gets so much better. But it's okay. That's fair. Anyway, so um, could the two of you make a perception check?
Well, that went on the floor.
Is that
We'll
related
stay
to
down
the
there.
to the creature, or
Nope.
is it just okay? In that case, I have another 23.
Oh damn.
I'm rocking it with the 18s today.
Yeah.
18.
Ah,
I gotta put my earbuds back in. I can't hear anything. There we go.
I'm gonna just double check something.
Do I have any plus to my perception? I don't think so. I have a +1, so that's 19 even.
nice. I also got an 18, and it's a 23.
Okay. You don't see anything.
Concern.
Concern. Detect magic.
It's always a bad sign when your DM makes you roll a check, starts laughing, and then it's like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. So yeah, you start to head back. When something rustles in a nearby bush, and you look at it, and then something jumps up behind you.
Okay.
3 wolves.
What?
Puppies.
Puppies. 3 wolves. Roll quick initiative.
Do I consider
Wolves.
their posture threatening?
They are actively attacking you.
Oh, okay.
Come on, guys.
That probably counts as threatening.
Yes.
My initiative is 21.
Natural.
Oof.
Do you have a plus or minus?
No, that's just 1.
Okay. Because I love rolling a 0 on my initiative.
Feels bad.
Okay, so it's Alia, the wolves, and Raula.
That's the lowest I've rolled with this.
Huh?
That's the lowest I've rolled with this.
And I'm just gonna say I rolled a nat 20 on their stealth check, and they have +4 to their stealth, so they got a 24.
Wow, okay.
Ooh, so
Just
close.
above. And that's what I was double checking, just to make sure. Wait, why did I close that window? I need their stats. Okay, so Alia, does a 12 hit your armor class? Wait, no, they have pack tactics. A 7 does not hit, I believe.
Nope.
So a 12 does not hit?
Mm-mm.
Okay. And then it's the other one. That's a 21.
That does it, yeah.
You take... come on. Why don't they just... Oh, there it is. 7 piercing damage. And could you roll me a strength saving throw?
Strength saving throw. Okay.
All right, this one is there.
Grab my charger.
That is a 17.
Yeah, you do not fall prone.
Nice.
And then it's the third wolf. Raula, does a 15 hit your armor class?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, it's...
I have
still
low
advantage.
AC.
That's actually a 16 even. Okay. So a wolf tears at your calf, and you take, what was it, 7 piercing damage?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 7
7.
piercing damage.
Are all the wolves in generally the same area?
2 are next to Alia, and 1 is right next to you. So you are here, and they are on the other side.
Are they within a 15-foot cone of each other?
Yes, they are.
But you would
But
also
you
hit
are
me
in the middle
probably.
of them.
So I could hit all 3 with a burning hands.
But you would also hit the other 2, your allies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And you have to position yourself because you are between everyone right now. It's Wolf, you, Deswin, Alia, Wolf.
Also, isn't it my turn? Isn't
No,
my...
you are surprised.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
And
Are we both surprised?
Yeah, we're all surprised then.
yeah,
aren't
you
we?
were all surprised.
So
Rala,
I'm
just make a
okay.
strength saving throw. Rala.
That was bad. 12.
You save. I think. Yeah, it's a DC 11.
Yeah, I had
you're
higher, but then I touched it again and fucked it. I just went with the 12 I got.
Okay. And then it's Alia's turn.
Okay, so I have 2 right up in my grill.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I probably can't use my charge. Okay, yeah, she has her scimitar and her shield out. And, she targets one of the wolves that attacked her with her planar warrior feature. And, she kind of locks eyes with it and then starts slashing at it.
Yeah.
Which is a 23.
2 hits, yeah, it definitely hits.
Nice. So
Roll
then
damage.
Okay, that's 2.
And this was your melee weapon, right?
Yes, my scimitar.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's what is it? 1d8 plus. Oh, nice. Okay. So it's 10 plus 6 is 16 points of force damage. So her scimitar kind of lights up a little bit with a slight glow and just swing.
How do you kill it?
She basically you know the whole like turnaround riders do on their horses when they kind of like when there's someone somewhere they can't go. She kind of like whips around and just like swoops down and just like slices basically right under its head. Just kind of the head like claps open and it falls down to the ground. And wait, do
Nice.
Okay, I do not have 2 actions yet to attack that. Yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay.
Wolves.
Yes. The wolf.
Oops.
Does a 10 hit your armor?
Just barely.
Oh my god.
Oh,
your
jeez.
AC sucks.
I have 11, yes.
No, it doesn't hit you. It was a 10.
I know, this is it. Just barely doesn't.
Oh, doesn't.
Oh.
Okay. What I did say.
At rolls over to sleep. Please let me buy your armor.
No. You don't touch her mother. So then it's Deswin, and he'll whip the wolf who's attacking you, Rava.
Aw.
Got
I was
probably
gonna
like a
make it
16
10.
at least.
I'm just gonna take the
Probably
wolf.
17. And his whip is kind of gleaming a little bit because it's like a magical weapon that deals 1d4 slashing damage and 1d4 radiant damage. He rolled 2 once.
Ooh, you hate to see it.
Yeah, I hate to see it. So it's like it like ow. It still takes I think 5 damage at least. So I think it's almost bloodied. Uh, but yeah, and before Rau's turn, Binti, you see a black-haired man and a white man with black hair walk into the city gates with a big what's it? It looks almost like an owl bear, but it's more, instead of a owl, it's more like a reptile.
Okay.
But it has fur. So it's definitely not the same as the beast you've been hunting, but you see like these two walk in, and this guy who basically has Vegeta hair.
Oh no, it's a villain.
Oh no.
He just has this pondus, like presence and swagger when he walks in. Just feel like it feels like he is like the kind of person you probably wouldn't like.
Definitely a
yeah.
villain.
Weird. So first thing I'm gonna do in terms of action economy is a bonus action. I'm casting Sanctuary over a 30-foot area of the caravan that I can.
Wait, is it an area of effect?
Or wait, no. What did I do?
I think it's
It's one
target.
person. The range is 30 feet.
Yeah, you're right. I used it weird. I didn't use it like that last time. I don't do that. I'm just walk. You know what? Binti's feeling spicy. Hey, you. What the fuck?
He kind of ignores you.
Is Nat asleep? What is Nat doing?
Yeah, Binti, because you're an elf, you are not asleep. Like,
Yeah,
just kind of felt his presence and stuff.
Yeah, because Drow meditate, but they can. It's like I can see everything happening and like get up or not.
Yeah. Nat,
you
you're
just
definitely sleeping.
How
just
long have I
ignores me?
been asleep?
30 minutes.
Not an hour. Unfortunate.
He just ignores me.
Yeah, and he kind of goes up to one of the chief-looking priests and kind of says, "Who let this mess happen?" And he kind of looks at you and Nat.
Nat, wake up, Nat.
And then, like at the Grace, like it was a beast. Yeah, I know, but who let the beast kill these people? Who's to blame? I mean, no one's to blame. It's like, yeah, but who am I better than? I think...
Hey, bud, no one's better than anybody. What's your deal?
Okay, so I guess it was you. You let
What's
this
going on?
village die, huh?
We weren't even here. This happened before we got here.
Yeah, who are you? Who are you to show up later and say we did the best we could?
Oh, you didn't show up.
You ain't
soon
done
enough.
shit.
You're late too.
Yeah, what the? You're even later.
Yeah, but like you're supposed to be here to protect these people, aren't you?
Well, we're
No, this is a town. This is where the bad stuff happens. We're just protecting the caravan.
yeah.
Mm.
We weren't even. They were just cocky assholes.
You're not there, Raula.
Raul's gonna kick his ass when he gets back.
Listen, bud, we've had a long day. Do we have a problem here?
Not with me, no.
I don't like the
I
way you
just
said that.
I mean, you obviously have a problem with yourselves and how you just handle business. And he turns back to the head priest and like, if you'd like some actual protection, I can help you.
You know how much this is upsetting me.
We
Mm. And-
Venti is pretty overwhelmed and
Yeah.
like just like kind of walks off pretty upset.
Oh. Okay, Raula, it's your turn.
Kill this wolf.
This wolf is pretty damaged, right?
Yeah, it's almost bloodied.
Oh, so I couldn't like non-lethally just knock it out.
You could, yeah.
I'm a roll to just thwop this thing on the head.
Okay, go ahead.
That's a 19.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nat 19.
And roll damage.
What do I roll for damage? I don't freaking know.
Was it with your crossbow? Like the
Well, I was gonna have the sword, but it's hard to non-lethally hit with a sword.
I mean, you can hit with a side.
whack.
The pommel,
Or-
like with the pommel
Yeah.
strike, would be.
Just take the normal damage die and say it's bludgeoning.
That's a D4. I don't know which die. I am a noob.
What kind of sword
Wait,
do you have?
Which? Yeah.
Is it a
My
short?
sword is a great sword, so I'd have like.
Oh yeah, that's 2d6.
Oh, so get my. That is a 6 outright
Okay.
and a 4.
Yeah, so you knock it out.
Just
Pretty handily.
Whop.
He kind of just slaps it. Stop.
Quit it.
Yes.
Stop it. Meh. Meh. Yeah.
Do I get another attack with
No.
a melee weapon?
No, you are still on level 4.
Oh, that's
Extra
right.
attack is level 5.
Yeah.
But only for
Almost.
some classes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
I don't think warlocks get that.
Warlocks
Yeah,
don't
they
have
do.
it.
You gotta
They
take
do,
an
it's
invocation.
Yeah, it's invocation.
Right.
Oh, but anyway, Alia, you see that Raula knocked the other wolf down, and the third wolf has disengaged and kind of, when it sees its second partner down, it just kind of backs up a bit more. Not very aggressive anymore.
Okay, I will. Hang on. Can I do that? Yeah, I'm gonna use my primal awareness feature to cast Speak with Animals on myself, and just be like intimidating, like get lost already, just, like, and try to intimidate it and running away.
Yeah. It whimpers and says, "Sorry." I just thought you were easy food. Just runs away.
Wild.
You think being a ranger and all, it's kind of sticks around for its knocked out friend. But yeah. So do you?
Oh, I was just gonna take it. I'm taking the wolf.
Which one? The
Okay.
dead one or the knocked out one?
Last one.
The one I knocked out.
Okay.
Why?
We got a pet, guys. We're a
Yes.
real D&D show now.
Yeah, you're real D&D players. Good job.
No, Alia like will clean up her weapons and like put it away and just look at Raul like why are you taking the wolf?
Because I like dogs.
It won't.
It's
It-
puppy.
It
all
won't.
Yes.
dogs are good.
It's a nippy puppy.
It won't. It's a rabid wolf. It won't like you. You just knocked. You just smashed unconscious.
I mean,
What?
I don't think it has rabies.
Would you like someone who knocks you unconscious and then kidnaps you to keep you as a pet?
I mean, it's pretty hungry if it's attacking us, so at the very least, I could feed it something and it can run off.
Okay, you do you. And yeah, she'll put her scimitar away and just keeps heading back to the.
Just has
Um,
wolf over her shoulders like this.
Yeah, do try to keep up though. And then she's just like in a brisk pace because her walking speed's like 45. She's on her way back to the village.
Okay. So 45 minutes pass, and you're back at the village. This stranger has been there for about 15 minutes when you arrive. And he's already gotten some of the higher up priests to like flock to him, and they feel safe around him for whatever reason. And Binti, you've seen him like show off his companion, this gecko
Furry
bear.
lizard.
Yeah, furry lizard. It's like bear lizard bear.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah. Kind of furry dragon. Like a furry what's it called? Dragon Knight. A furry Dragon Knight. It's orange
Pokemon?
and everything. And
This fuckwad.
yeah. Yes, Raula, you just instantly know that this guy is an asshole.
I mean, you guys would come back to Binti somewhere crying, and this guy showing off.
Yeah, he just kind of shows off his weird weapon. It's like it has a weird kind of shaft. It just kind of goes like that, and then it has like a long curved blade. But on the inside of the blade, it's like serrated like a saw. And then he just says, "Check this out," and just kind of clicks something on the handle, and it flings out into a longer form.
So
Is it
he's
like
a
a
bloodborne.
chain?
He's a bloodborne hunter. Got it. He's for anyone who has played
play video
Bloodborne.
games.
Sword.
For anyone who has played Bloodborne, he has the saw cleaver.
Yes, the saw cleaver.
Now I gotta look that up.
Yep, looking
Please
that up right
do.
now.
Play video games.
It's a really cool weapon. It's a really cool weapon.
It's more like a pretty big fucking hatchet with serration on one blade side.
Oh.
And yeah, as Alia comes back, she sees Binti crying, and she eyes the dude suspiciously, and she goes over
Yes.
Binti and is like, "Hey, what's wrong? What's with this vegetable dude over there?"
I'm sorry that we're like, this guy's cool. He's a fucking potato man.
I mean,
Yeah, what is his name? We need a name. What vegetable pun are we working with?
I'm just gonna call him Leek.
Well, this dude just looks like he's compensating for something.
He came when you guys were gone, and Matt was sleeping, and then he said it was my fault everyone was dead.
I'm
You know what
sorry,
they say about
what?
people with big weapons? Looks at the hammer. Dang it!
yeah, they get things done, don't they?
He
I'm-
came.
No, I mean, I was talking
If they
about,
can
you know,
wield
they
them and
truck
it looks at Nats.
They'll just like lift it up and just like start swinging it around easily.
Oh,
I
I've
gotta
gone.
think-
Rowla sees his weapon and says, "That looks pretty odd." And then she has her quicksilver, and it's currently a great sword. You see it turn liquidous, and it mimics his weapon. It's just gonna piss him off.
Alia's just like, oh, I'm gone for like 90 minutes.
Mm.
It's
Oh,
not
still,
my
has a,
fault.
still has a wolf over her shoulders.
Yeah.
Rallo, this guy's really mean.
Mm. Um. I can't find his name. God dang it.
What's your name?
Lord
I have a name.
Farquaad.
I
Yeah.
I already said
Uh,
his name is Leek.
So
He looks at your Alia and he says, "My name is Darkbeat."
Like
Gee,
Rowla laughs
What?
her ass off.
Alias
He
is
does
like
not look pleased.
Alias is like
What?
like a beet, like the vegetable.
Got him.
No. Like a
Your
beat in your
dark
ass.
beat. Dark beat.
And
Well-
everyone making jokes about
Oh,
him.
sweet
then
summer
he says,
child.
Mm.
You do not know who you're messing with.
And this is my um, lizard bear, Ipki.
Okay, she's like, what
I think the
whatever
bear's
whatever you
cuter than you are.
whatever you say, turnip boy. But if you come here and start shit with my party, and we're gonna have a problem. So
Whatever.
why don't you like skedaddle? And we'll do our
someone
thing.
has to keep an eye out for this caravan, right?
Oh, what
That's
have
what
you
we're
done?
doing.
What have you done?
I don't think
Why
you
are you
understand
even
the
here?
Absolutely
situation.
nothing.
Why are you
I
even
am
here?
a
Did you
Wovka, and
did
this
you
is my
follow
job.
us?
Or what?
I'm a Wovka.
Wovca.
Wovka.
Vodka.
A vodka?
No.
Did
We're a
you?
beat.
It's the thing that it's the class that what was Ines's character named?
It's the Wovca school thing with like
Yeah.
the
It's a class.
Yeah.
Made
No,
by
no,
Mustang, by the way.
Me, Austin got it. Binti was making fun of him. She's
Okay.
joining in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ali's like, did you follow us?
Little
Like,
little Mishka.
did you tail us?
No, I just noticed that the tree had darkened, and I suspected that some fools were to blame.
Well,
And,
Oh, it was a
So
monster. It wasn't
And
tough.
a
to blame.
professional
Why don't you
needed
put
to
your
clean up the
sword where your
mess.
mouth is?
well, if you had done your homework correctly, you would know what caused this, and you would also know that we're already on its tracks. So why don't you do?
Well, just point me in the direction
whatever.
I will go.
Binti
yeah.
points southwest.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, it's right where you came from. Good day. And then
Well, I can see that you've got this handled. So I'll just be on my way then.
is that
Hey, goodbye
he-
forever.
is he
See you
making
on
fun
the
of
path.
Alia is just
I-
like looking at Binti. She's like, is he making fun of my hooves?
I don't know. What if we just?
Yes.
Wow.
Rowla just wants to challenge this fucker.
Before you
have-
can, he just gives you a smirk, like he was anticipating that, Rala, and then he just leaves.
Like a fucking anime villain.
And that's where
That's
we'll
what
leave
I
off
thought.
tonight.
God, I hate that. I hate that guy more than the animal thing we've been
I
hunting.
missed what Sophia said.
What?
We're done.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
thoughts about Dark Beat and Ipki?
You mean
Wow,
leak boy?
I'm just having a hard time hearing you over that edge. You know, too thick. Too thick.
To the next time, everybody. You have your whole seat, but you only need the edge. I listen. Venti has a lot of rage over the creature, but she definitely has more over like new Master 600 we just met.
Beat wad.
XXX Sephiroth 986 XXX.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. What a dude, bro.
Yeah, he's
Rowla
a dude, bro.
takes her wolf to her cart.
Venti definitely
got
has
a
some
pet
questions
too now.
about the wolf, but
Nobody questions the wolf.
he definitely saw the wolf and was like, "We got to deal with that too, huh?"
The wolf is like the only thing that he looked like he appreciated about the party. And the wolf isn't even an official member of the party.
So at least he's not a total asshole. But you know, still an asshole.
Yeah, and he looked very judgely at Deswin as well. So like, not much redeeming quality. Like, yeah. Anyway, so Austin, who are you?
Oh,
Can we find you?
we're leaving. That's right. Hi, I'm Austin. You can find me on the internet at NightAU26 on Twitter, at NightAU on Instagram. I am a zinester and a poet, and I will do sensitivity readings or write scenarios for your games.
Nice. I would actually hire you for this, but like you're my player, so
Yeah,
that would be
I'm
awkward.
really good at not metagaming, but I feel you.
I still want you to be surprised. So
That's fair. That's fair enough.
Rowla. No, Zed.
I am Zed.
Yes.
I play Rowla. And you can find me on Zero to Hero Zed at Twitter and on Discord 4554.
Yeah.
Friend me, add me, whatever you want. I do commissions. Message me. No one's messaged me yet. I am broke as fuck. But yeah.
Yeah. Nat.
You can find me on Nat the Fox on Twitter, but unless you just want to see a whole bunch of my commissions, then there's not really anything there.
There's a lot of commissions.
It's a lot.
A lot.
Hey, I just won $60 in poker. Yeah,
nice.
So I'm getting some commissions.
Nice. And Nova.
Hi, I'm Nova. You can mostly find me as Gift Nova Gaming on Twitter or as Gift Nova here on Twitch. And I do a bunch of like streaming stuff, like video game streams on my own channel here, and like D&D stuff, or like TTRPG games, like here on Heroes Without Limits. I'm in 2 games here on Twilight Grove and on Saturdays in Silver and Steel, which is like, I actually don't have the EST time in my head right now, but check it out. It's cool. Yeah,
it's 3 p.m. 3:30 p.m.
Something.
Don't quote me on that. Just
I
look
don't
it
know.
up.
I don't know. Look, go.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, go to the Heroes Without Limits Twitter account. It's H Without Limits, and you have all the times and stuff for the Heroes Without Limits games over there. Also, join our Discord. We have a Heroes Without Limits Discord, which is a really cool community with a lot of cool people. And yeah, that's it.
And you do nice streaming. You stream Final Fantasy 1 and stuff.
Yes, my video game streams. Right now I'm playing Dark Souls 2 and Final Fantasy 1. My schedule is a little bit patchy right now because my sleep shit is kicking my ass, but I have a schedule on my Twitter page, so you can check that out there. And next time I'm gonna stream is on Thursday. So yeah.
I'm Sophia or Alsala everywhere on the internet. You can find me on Twitter, where I, for the past day, have been tweeting a lot about the primary elections in the US. So please just go vote. I won't tell you who to vote for, but like, please just go vote. Like, nice. Good job, Austin. Good job.
If anyone watching's in Michigan, go vote. Polls are open until 8 p.m. our local
Do
time.
it.
Do it.
It's very important. It's very important. It's like not just for America, but like for like the entire world, because America is very influential, and like I'm very invested as a Swedish person. So anyway, that's derailing. But please do go vote. It's very important.
I heard inflammation, and I was like, yeah, that checks out.
Yeah. But yeah, so go vote. But also follow me on Twitter on @Alsala. If you are interested in my political views, you'll find it there. I've been tweeting about it nonstop today. And I DM here on Heroes Without Limits, and I also play in one of our campaigns, the first one, the Lost Mine of Fandelver, which is on hiatus right now, but we are trying to get it back on track when everyone is free again and have time and aren't don't have flare-ups and stuff. And I have a SoundCloud, which you can find linked in my Twitter bio, I think. If not, I'll update it. And also you can follow me here on Twitch as well. Sophia_Alsala is my username. I stream sometimes, like Final Fantasy VII New Threat Mod, Celeste, and XCOM, and I will name you as I will name my soldiers after you, and you will die horribly, and I will cry. So please come join me for the tragedy. But yeah, so thank you everyone for coming, and remember to tune into our other streams on the channel, Silver and Steel, Mousecapade, and Call from Thra, or
Tales of Thra.
Tales from Thra. They're all awesome. I haven't seen the full episodes yet because I have had lots to do, but they're really great. They're really great. Go watch them.
Yeah,
and,
we also have
a channel.
We also have a YouTube channel where we archive all episodes. So if you miss anything, look for Heroes Without Limits on YouTube, and you'll find all the episodes there.
Yeah. Yes. So I think that is everything. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us tonight, and I'm really happy that I actually kind of stuck to schedule with only doing playing for 2 hours. So yay. A bit over, but I'm improving. But anyway, yes, thank you everyone for coming, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Deuces.
Bye.